I have to say, it's very kind of you to listen to this podcast. It's a kind of English lesson, isn't it? There are different kinds of English lessons out there, but maybe this one is one of a kind. Let's dive in.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. This is Happy English Podcast, episode 779. Kind of you, kind of, a kind of. I was kind of tired yesterday, so I went to bed early. I have a comfortable bed. It's made of a kind of memory foam. It keeps its shape and has good back support. I won't mention the brand here, but I will say that it was kind of expensive. My sister said that I was a kind of crazy person to pay so much for a mattress, but my back needed some support. Kind of, a kind of. The word kind is interesting because it has a number of different meanings and uses depending on which word comes before it and after it. As an adjective, we use kind to describe someone who is considerate, generous, and friendly. You can say that someone is kind or that someone is kind to others. Like, I find my new boss is kind to everyone who works here. My parents taught me to be kind to others. By the way, the opposite of kind with this meaning is mean. I hope your boss is more on the kind side than on the mean side of things. When you want to talk about someone's kind action or deeds, you can say things like, "That's very kind of you," or "It's very kind of you." Like when your coworker offers to help you finish up a project, you can thank them by saying, "Thanks for helping me out. It's very kind of you." Oh, and my car was in the shop yesterday, and Jack lent me his car to go shopping. That was so kind of him to lend me his car. Next up, we're going to find a totally different meaning of kind. We use kind followed by an adjective to mean rather or somewhat, like, "It's kind of chilly in this room." That's a more informal and casual way to say, "It's rather chilly in here." And do you remember I told you about that mattress? It was kind of expensive, but I wake up without back pain in the morning. And let me ask you, can you eat food that's kind of spicy? So, when someone is kind, they are considerate of others. You can show appreciation to people like that by saying, "That was very kind of you to help me." And then we use kind of, followed by an adjective to mean rather. That chili was kind of spicy, but tasty. And finally for today, you can use a kind of when you want to describe what something or someone is or what they resemble. Like, a smartphone is a kind of pocket computer. It's not exactly a pocket computer, but it resembles one. It's like one. It's a kind of pocket computer. It's also a kind of TV, too. And your phone can even be used as a kind of radio to play music or a podcast like this one. Who knows? Maybe someday they'll invent a phone that works like a kind of chef so it can cook you a meal. By the way, Earlier, I said that maybe this podcast is one of a kind. Something that's one of a kind is unique. What do you think? Keep in mind, the best way to remember vocabulary like this, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Can you imagine getting the chance to practice this kind of English with me directly? You can get more practice using your English when you join my Podcast Learners Study Group. There, you can make new international friends, join us for live group lessons every week where we practice these podcast lessons together. Plus, you get access to the PDF transcript and audio download for every Happy English podcast in the past and in the future. And on top of that, each episode has exercises where you can practice this English point with speaking and writing checked by me. So to learn more, just visit myhappyenglish.com and choose podcast lesson 779. Remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.